Hey everyone. So, just gonna touch on a company here called Povast or Povast. Either way, here you go. I just happened to come across this company, let's see here, October of 2020. So, this company makes tactical flashlights, of which when I first was researching was well into the hundreds of dollars that I was looking into, and I was just like overwhelmed with the sheer amount of options. Didn't know to choose between lumens or candela, and just very confused at the beginning. So I changed my approach and went with something cheap. I found this company on Amazon. Again, Povast, and they made at least what I was looking for in my application was an M-lock profile to attach to my rifle. So briefly to discuss, again, this will be one of those videos like my others that I will talk about this particular feature, but for my rifle itself, I will cover everything in total as a complete package for what I have right now. So, but just in general, this would be just the impressions of the company and the product itself. In case you're curious, is this worth a purchase? I would say so. As of this time, you can find it for $30 on Amazon. And at the time that I purchased it, it just looked like a generic light, that it ships with its own battery. That's cool. But, nothing special, nothing noteworthy, just a regular light. At least mine's is 1200 lumens. Don't know what that means to anyone that's in the field. Even from the research I was able to do, couldn't find if this is good. But at least for me in my particular setting, I just have an apartment. This thing's bright. And one of those things I'll show through on the functionality when I get to showing the rifle. But at least what I'll say for it is that, is it a must buy? Not really so. Only because this comes with and I'll just show you the particular image here that I have. So, at least for me, your remote switch tail, upon application, it was on, and I had it wrapped to go around to the right side to be able to try to put it around the magazine well, so I could just use my pointer finger and touch it. And one day when I was just kind of just horsing around with it, so to speak, and I mean, that's a really bad phrase to use, but let's say when I was looking it through or practicing with it is probably the best term. So, of course, unloaded. YouTube people, range safety officers. So, sorry, but it was clear. That's the mascot, Nala. You can see her there. Just being 15 pounds and 12 years old, and excuse her. So, where I was saying was that the tail part basically broke off. One of these times I was practicing with the rifle, just straight up snapped off. Just pull, done. Not going back in. And it was just like, well, that happened. So, no, this is not a product that I would say is durable. Now, as for the rest of the flashlight itself, as far as the housing is concerned, the screws, the flashlight itself, and the actuating button on the flashlight, no issues whatsoever. Matter of fact, I say it's pretty good, but a must buy, I will say not. Explore the options. And of course, you could always look at the source of where it came from and just make all your conclusions from there. That's up to you. I don't mind. I'm still gonna run with it and stick with it because the way I have it configured, I'm actually a left-handed person, but I'm training on my right. So at least on my left-hand application, holding it to where I have it positioned with my vertical grip, my thumb is right there situated to go through the different modes of operation for the light. So at least for me, this works. And it works well. I like it. It was cheap, it looks fine, and I won't be using it at the range. Maybe one day if I'm running drills or hunting, of course, or wilderness running, whatever. I'd like it to be there. And it's a good option. It's a good option, I will say that. But nothing that I would say you have to go and get ASAP or there's no other options. Just look around and hopefully you'll find something that you like. And at least for me, this was fine. It's good enough for me. Well, that's what this channel is all about, just being good enough, casually speaking. So, if you made it to this part of the video, thanks for watching. Have a good night.